Yeah, Hudson, just can you walk us through that bat there, the game winner? What pitch did you hit, and kind of what was your approach when you stepped to the plate?
Yeah, so when I stepped to the plate, I was just looking for something up and over the plate. Uh, and then that's kind of what I got. So I was able to put a swing on it, and Will, really good base runner, was able to score. So
Fastball, was it?
yeah, it was a fastball. Yes, sir.
When the ball left your bat, I guess you're sprinting, but Will's the most important one. Did you feel like that was it? It was going to be a walk off for as soon as it left your bat.
So I thought he was just gonna go first to third. I might have to owe him dinner, for scoring on that. But no, I didn't know. I didn't know if he was gonna score.
I just wonder what you thought of your pitchers tonight.
Unbelievable, man. It's the same thing every game. They go out there and they fill up the zone. They got great stuff. Um, and they just do what they do. Gaeckle gave us some really good relief innings, got some big outs, and then Molina with a great start once again.
Shout out Christian Fouch. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Christian Couch, unbelievable. So,
Okay, so what did you think? What did you think of your start, and then what did you think of the bullpen coming after you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good lineup. No matter what way you look at it, some people say it's not the lineup they had a year or 2 years ago, but I mean, it's still a very competitive team. They do a really good job staying with an approach, and they hit any of your mistakes. So it was definitely one of my tougher outings, but I feel like we controlled the zone pretty well, and we went after hitters in the right way, and so that's really all you can ask for. And I'm glad the guys came out on top, and then the guys behind me obviously are always going to come in and do their job. So.
Yeah, cool. Like I asked Van Horn about your appearance tonight. You went 2 2/3 scoreless. How'd you feel coming in this game in a pretty high leverage matchup and facing a tough lineup like LSU?
Yeah, I felt good. It's always fun to get into a game when the environment's like that, and so I just went out there and competed and tried to fill up the zone and let the defense work behind me, and it ended up working out. So it was a lot of fun.
Gabe, obviously your second outing against Auburn didn't go the way you hoped, only 3 batters, but was there any like extra motivation or something that was kind of in the back of your mind coming into this week, trying to refresh and move on to the next?
No, I mean it's baseball, and you're gonna have a rough outing every now and then. So it was more just forget about it and on to the next game. And so going into it, I just tried to have the same game plan as just fill up the zone and attack the hitters.
Mason, you mentioned Christian obviously doing you a big solid there. I mean, I'm sure you're worried about more than just your overall stat line, but how cool is it to hand the ball to your teammate, see him come through in such a big way like that?
Yeah, I mean, we knew who this guy was in the fall. He throws 100 with some pretty nasty stuff. So I knew when he came in that they weren't going to score more than one. There was no shot. It's just he's too hard to hit. He's got too good of stuff, and he's really evolved into this like staple guy that he could pitch for a long time in his career, just in general. But it's really fun to see that guy go out and do what he did because he deserves it more than I think anybody else. And so it was really fun to watch him pitch.
Hudson, that was the shortest outing this year for home, and I think he threw 106 pitches too. So most pitches, fewest innings. What'd you guys do to get his pitch count up? Kind of what was the approach, and how'd you feel like you guys executed it?
yeah, we're just looking for something over the middle of the plate. Plain and simple. We're not gonna get off our approach, which is middle. We're looking for something, over the plate to hit, and if he doesn't throw it over the plate, then we're not going to swing. That's kind of what we did. Holman has great stuff. He's a really good pitcher, and we're fortunate to get him today. So.
And then you guys are kind of playing with house money tomorrow, but Dave, so when you win those first two, you really want that sweep. Just kind of what's the mindset for tomorrow?
Yeah, go out there and win. That win-loss column doesn't know if you won the series or not. It still counts as a win or a loss tomorrow. So we want to go out there and we're going to try our best to get a win.
Anybody wants to take a Stone? I mean, he's specialized in getting these lefties, and like I say, he kind of swoops in there, gets a couple outs, gets a win and a save. Just Hudson, I guess, what do you think about it? Maybe Mason, what do you think he's done for you guys getting those being the lefty specialist?
Yeah, he's got no fear up there, man. He pitches with a lot of confidence. He's an older guy. He's pretty polished, and he does what he does best. So,
I mean, that's his job. Like Coach said, I mean, he comes in, he's going to get that lefty whether they like it or not. He's gotten like 16 outs or 17 outs now, and he's punched out 14. So it's a pretty hard guy to hit if you're left-handed. So it's just really impressive that he keeps delivering, even though everyone has a scouting report on what it's going to be. So, I mean, he's a really nice dude to have in the back of that bullpen, and in a big spot, you can just put him in knowing he's going to get an out.
All right, guys.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.